Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, welcome back to another video. This video, we are going to look at the first task of your listening module, Summarize Spoken Text. Very important task, and at the same time, if you follow the strategies and rules properly, 120% you can get your desired scores and you can nail this particular task. Summarize Spoken Text, what we are going to discuss in this video, we are going to look at what the task is, what is the marking criteria, what are the do's and don'ts, and what is the perfect template, which template you should use to get 90 in your listening and your writing. So without any further delays, let's get into the video. I'll share my screen and explain each and everything you need to know to nail this task. All right, guys, as I've mentioned, what happens in this task, you will get an audio lecture or sometimes a video lecture as well. It can be an interview, it can be a normal lecture, it can be a conversation between a group of people, which will be anywhere around 40 to 90 seconds. While the audio is going on, you have to take notes. Once the lecture stops, you have to write down the summary of the lecture in 50 to 70 words. You have 10 minutes per summarized spoken text, and there is no rollover time. Means you are awarded 10 minutes for one summarized spoken text. If you finish something in 8 minutes or 9 minutes, you won't get extra time in the next question. So it's always advisable that you use complete 10 minutes. Either you'll get 1 or 2 summarized spoken text questions in your test, and this is very important because this is going to give you points in listening and in writing. This is how your screen is going to look like. This is your audio bar. This is where you type your answer. This is your word counter, and then you have your timer over here. Sometimes the timer is over here, so you can have a look at the screen and go. Now remember this thing, you're given 10 minutes for one summarized spoken text, which includes the audio time as well. So now let's say if the audio is around 90 seconds, you only have 8.5 minutes to type in your answer. So you should be very clear. 10 minutes are not to type your answer. 10 minutes include the time of audio as well. How this is marked, one summarized spoken text is 10 points. You get 2 points for your content, 2 points for your form, 2 points for grammar, 2 for spellings, and 2 for vocabulary. Summarized spoken text will give you points in listening and in your writing as well. What is content? Content, now the lecture, let's say the lecture is 2 minutes, right? It's not possible for you to include everything in your answer because you have a word limit. You have to write between 50 to 70 words. To get full points in your content, you need to make sure you include main points. Main points are your main keywords. Now, again, I don't want you to focus on accuracy of the information. I just want you to focus on important keywords, right? So make sure you have around 5 to 7 key ideas or important keywords from the lecture. Key ideas or keywords are words which are repeated again and again, important words, or you can say nouns, proper nouns, any name of a person or place. So that is how you get 2 points. Include at least 6 to 7 keywords or key ideas from the lecture. Perform, it's pretty simple. You have to write between 50 to 70 words, you get 2 points. If it's less than 50, more than 70, you get 1 point. Less than 40 words, more than 100 words, more than 100 words, you straight away get 0. And if you get 0 in form, there's no further checking, no further marking, you straight away get 0. For grammar, again, basically you get 2 points if there are no grammar errors. If there's one grammar error, you get 1 point. And if there's more than one grammar mistake, you get 0. To avoid grammar mistake, do not frame complicated or complex sentences. Use simple sentences as I'll be showing you in the template. Make sure you always capitalize first word of the sentence and at the end use full stop. Throughout English, you have to make sure throughout your language, after every full stop, you have to give space. 2 points for spelling. If there are no spelling errors, 2 points. One spelling error, 1 out of 2, and more than one spelling, 0 out of 2. What you have to do in order to get full points in spelling? Now, let's say you have written down 10 keywords. Out of these 10 keywords, you only know the spellings for 7 keywords. You are not really sure about the spellings for 3 keywords. What I want you to do is, I just want you to write these. Do not write even a single word you're not sure. If you have less keywords, you repeat the same, no issues. But do not write any word you're not sure about, please. Right? Vocabulary, make sure you avoid too much repetition of normal words. If they're keywords, you can repeat one keyword 2 times or 3 times. But words like mentioned, told, try to avoid repeating these words too many times. Avoid short forms, contractions, or slang language. Basically, you have to use academic words. Do not use any kind of contractions or short forms or informal words. So basically what you have to do, include at least 6 to 7 important ideas or keywords. Make sure you write between 50 to 70 words, ideally around 65 words. Make sure there are no grammar mistakes, follow the template. If there's any word you're not sure about spellings, don't try it. And for vocabulary, use academic words only. That's all you have to do and you'll be 100% fine. Now, how you have to take notes. While the audio is going on, before the audio starts, right, you have around 6 to 7 seconds. In those 6 to 7 seconds, make sure your pen and notepad are ready. I don't want you to panic while the audio is going on. Make sure your pen is working, notepad is ready. Once the audio starts, try to write as much as you can, but make sure you write neatly, because many a time students write and at the end they are not even able to read what they have written. Write down broken group of words or phrases. Make sure you focus more on name, dates, place, things, technical terms, or quotes. Quotes means something particularly mentioned in the lecture. Do not try to write or focus on spellings, just write short form so that you can grab more information. If you skip anything, don't try to recall it. Avoid any kind of grammar or spelling errors you make while you're taking down notes. Again, as I mentioned, make sure your notes are organized so that it's not difficult for you to read while you are rewriting the lecture, right? This is what you have to do. You have to write summarize spoken text around 65 words. I want you to write 4 to 5, maximum 6 sentences. First sentence will be introduction, then 2 to 3 sentences about the lecture, and last sentence about conclusion. These are 2 templates all our students use. You can use any of these 2, whichever you find easy. 100% if you follow it properly, you'll be fine. The main focus of the lecture was main topic over here. This is an optional sentence. If you have less keywords, you can write this sentence in every summarize spoken text you get. A number of advantages you can mention, or you can write disadvantages, or you can write effects, causes of the topic were discussed. The first crucial aspect revealed in the discourse was idea number 1, or key point number 1. Furthermore, another significant or noteworthy point, you can write either of these 2 words, mentioned in the lecture was another idea. Additionally, the lecture also exhibited important information about another idea. In conclusion, the lecture suggested, don't worry about actually concluding the lecture, you can just write another idea. No one really cares about the accuracy of your information. I'm repeating again and again. This is a computer evaluated test. There's no human involvement. No one will come and check if you're writing the right way. What they're going to look for, what they're looking at if you have included important keywords from the lecture or not, even though you don't really make sense. As long as you have got keywords or key phrases which are grammatically correct and there are no spelling errors, you're fine. Another template is, the lecture was about topic over here, let's say air pollution, and several points were mentioned. The first point discussed was about the increasing air pollution in the world, especially in India. Secondly, he mentioned about the diseases caused by air pollution, such as asthma. Another fact mentioned was the high mortality rate among adults, something like that, whatever they have mentioned in the lecture. Overall, the lecture suggested that air pollution should be controlled and brought down to a minimal level. That's all you have to do. It's simple. It sounds simple, but it can be tricky, especially when the lectures are short. I am telling you again and again, even if you get something difficult, don't stress. If something is difficult for you, it will be difficult for everyone. Take it this way. You have to make the best out of the worst. If you have less keywords or less key ideas, let's say whatever key idea you have written in key idea 1, you can repeat that in conclusion. So don't panic. If you have less keywords, you have to do the best. If you have less keywords, you can't do anything, right? You have to make your situation best. What you have to do, if you have less keywords, repeat the same keywords, but do not write anything you're not sure, or do not write any word you are not really sure about grammar or your spellings. All right, and the main focus of the lecture was the increasing population in India. The first crucial aspect revealed in the discourse was illiteracy, which is the reason behind overpopulation. One key idea. Furthermore, another significant point mentioned in the lecture was the implementation of strict government policies. Additionally, the lecture also exhibited important information about the role of education in schools. In conclusion, the lecture suggested that strict measures must be taken at the earliest. That's all you have to do, and you are done. Sounds easy, is easy if you follow the right strategy, right way, right structure, and right template. I'll quickly summarize the video. Easy task. While the lecture is going on, take down as much information you can, but make sure you take down notes neatly so that you don't have problem understanding what you have written. You have to manage time as well. Once you have taken down notes, make sure you only write words you are sure about spellings. Once you start typing, follow the template, fill in the key ideas. Any word you're not sure about spellings, don't write it. In case you have less keywords, you repeat the same. Write around 60-65 words, proofread again and again. You have 10 minutes, probably first 1 minute, your audio will go on. You have 8 to 9 minutes to type your answer. In those 8 to 9 minutes, I want you to type your answer within 5 to 6 minutes so that at least you can spend 2 to 3 minutes proofreading your answer, making sure there are no grammar and spelling errors. Follow the template, make sure no grammar and spelling errors. Important keywords, include important keywords from the lecture, and you'll be fine. That's it from this video. It's simple, easy, and quick. If you keep it basic and simple, you'll be fine. Using the same template, I've got 90 and thousands of students have got 90. That's it from this video. To practice and see where you stand, what mistakes you're making, and how to improve, you can just register on 𝗙𝗏𝑎𝑐𝑎𝑑𝑚𝑦.com.au or download free LA PTE exam practice app. That is going to help you boost your scores and help you get your desired scores in the very first go. Varun from Language Academy. If the video was helpful, do like, share, and subscribe. Share it with your friends so that they can get their desired scores as well. My only aim is to make sure you all get your desired scores, and if you ever do let me know. If you need any help, we have got our branches in India and Australia, and we do provide online classes. You can contact us on any of the numbers below. That's it. Now go and practice on 𝗙𝗏𝑎𝑐𝑎𝑑𝑚𝑦.com.au.